Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the golden age of radio, broadcast from Chaffey College in the one and only Cucamonga, brought to you by Beechnut Fruit Stripe Gum.
By Beechnut, by gum, by Fruit Stripe, by gum.
With 5 different flavors, with extra flavor for the whole family and every stripe.
By Beechnut, by gum, by Fruit Stripe, by gum.
And there's extra flavor for the whole family and every scrumptious stripe. Luscious lime stripe, lip smacking lemon stripe.
Delicious orange stripe, mixed fruit and cherry stripe.
More flavors to chew, more flavors to choose. The flavor starts lively, the flavor stays lively. By Beechnut, by gum, by Beechnut, by gum.
Good evening. We're your hosts for tonight's show. I'm Chris Walsh.
And I'm Megan Katzman, co-host. Pleased to have you join us on the golden age of radio.
Thank you so much for tuning in once again. This show promises excitement, comedy, danger, and great songs.
Don't forget, we have Popeye tonight.
Yes, the old salt himself. I'm guessing that that's the reason for your unique choice of hat tonight?
Does it suit me?
Yes. And for those anxious to find the fate of Martin Corelli, tonight we'll show the final episode of the Horla, Within the Inner Sanctum.
Eek! I can't wait.
But first, we're going to treat you to the amazing sounds of Pat Aranda and his swinging orchestra. And to keep your musical experience afloat, we're shipping in, that's right, teens, Frankie for one last song.
Last song?
Yes, this is our last evening together.
It's been an amazing voyage.
But now our ship is sinking.
Sounds grim. Let's move on.
Okay, then gather around for the adventures of Popeye. Tonight, the folks from Meet and Greet are going to help Popeye go toe-to-toe with another great hero.
Oh?
Yes, tonight Popeye and his friends are going to visit Sherwood Forest and meet Robin Hood himself.
What strange bedfellows those two would make.
Don't you mean shipmates?
Let's just listen in, shall we? All hands on deck, it's Popeye.
These wintry days have kept Popeye, Olive Oil, Loon, and Wimpy indoors, but they've had lots of adventure. Tonight is another night around the fireside. They'll start with dinner at Olive Oil's, and then the 4 friends will be sitting around discussing their favorite books and the people and places they like.
Oh, I just love this book about Robin Hood. It always makes me homesick for Sherwood Forest.
Yeah, Robin Hood and his merry men was an elegant crew, all right.
They sure were. That's the life for me, dressing in Lincoln Green and hunting in the great forest.
And righting's the wrongs and then doing kind acts with plenty of need for great muscles.
Oh, don't worry about the roast venison and huge meat pies.
Let's see. It was Friar Tuck and Robin Hood and Little John.
Oh, and that Kevin Costner! I do declare that man has the loveliest eyes.
Oh, Olive, you and your Google eyes.
Go on, read some more.
All right, I will. Let's see. Where was I? Yes. The notes of the golden horns fills the majestic sky like sunlight through stained glass.
Listen, the trumpets is just like the time we joined Robin Hood.
That's right, matey. And Robin Hood said we might come back to Sherwood by reading his stories near the firelight.
It seems to be happening again.
Do go on. I'll read more and we'll see. From far and near, the horns.
Look, it happened. Here we are in Sherwood Forest again.
Hey, look starboard. They're the merry men.
Hundreds of them yonder across the stream.
Hey, let's go over there. Maybe we'll find Robin Hood.
And good Friar Tuck. Does he know his groceries?
We have to find a bridge or something first. The stream is too wide to jump across.
Listen, that's Robin Hood.
It seems to come from yonder the forest.
Now, don't start with that seemeth business, Wimpy. It's alright for those Robin Hood guys, but it sounds goofy coming from you.
Quiet, everyone. Here's Robin Hood now.
Greetings, Popeye, greetings. Well, do my old bones recall the sound of spinach crunching in thy mouth that saved our forest?
Oh, you embarrass me, Robin Hood. It wasn't nothing.
Come now, my pretty Popeye.
Hey, now I know you must be making fun of me. I'm sure what you ain't called pretty.
Well, forsooth. Tell me not that thou hast tuckest away a brain in that unbreakable crown of yours.
Hey, now listen here. My brain isn't very fancy, but it's elegant for its purpose.
Wow, Popeye drafted into Robin Hood's army. What will the Navy say?
I can hardly believe it myself. But let's take a moment to hear from the folks from Meet and Greet.
How's it going out there? It's Uncle Ezio here to tell you about Meet and Greet, Southern California's premier meat and fish delivery. With a smile. Call us up. Choose your cuts, choose your guts, and my boys Ronnie and Raymond will drive on out there in a snap. I teach my boys the kind of manners that makes a man, a salesman. They'll treat you right and proper. And like I say, meat and fish delivery. With a smile. If they ain't smiling, let me know, and I'll give them something to frown about. But hey, what you really want to hear about is the meat. I get it. Look, I've been in this business longer than any other butcher west of the Santa Ana River. These new guys popping up, they're fresh meat. But hey, the meat ain't that fresh. Trust me. The best meat in the state comes through my chop shop. The best chuck, the best buck, the best fish, the best birds. From slaughter to house. Look, you leave a couple of my chicken thighs out on the counter overnight, it's gonna wake you up in the morning like you're back on Nana's farm. My beef cuts, you can try looking for fresher cuts till the cows come home. And when they do, I'm gonna turn them into the best steaks you ever did have. My fish, hey, from seashore to your door. I got the freshest gills for your grills. I got lamb, ram, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkey, rabbits, you name it. The three little pigs are looking for another home. So why not make it yours? Maybe you just took the family to see Bambi at the local pig house. Well, hey, that's a good tasting animal right there. See for yourself. Don't like venison? Well, Mary had a little lemon. So do I. Try the chops. Try the mutton. Don't like venison? Well, Easter came early this year because I got whole skin jackrabbits raring for its due. So if you're hungry, give information a call. Ask for Meet and Greet and tell them Uncle Ezio sent you. That's Meet and Greet. Meat and fish delivery. With a smile.
It says here in the Navy regulations that enlisted personnel may be conscripted to a special forces unit headed by authorized leadership only when cooperative battle plans involve two or more branches of the armed forces.
Megan, I don't mean to interrupt, but I have an important question.
What's that? All right, what's your question, Chris?
While you've got that little book handy, does the naval regulation describe where we should put Pataranda Band on a battleship?
We're not on a battleship.
Precisely. Folks, it's our pleasure to bring you the musical stylings of Pataranda and his swinging orchestra. that was really something, huh?
I loved it. Reminded me of the first ocean liner I was ever on.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
No matter how fast the ship went, we just kept on rocking.
Well, let's keep the mood rocking with everybody's favorite crooner, land or sea, Frankie.
Oh, Frankie.
I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all your lovers standing on the distant shore, out on the briny with the moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Out on the briny with the moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone, all to myself alone.
Thank you so much, Frankie. That was swell. You know, I just can't get enough of his voice.
Well, with apologies, that was his last song.
Oh dear, whatever shall I do now?
Well, maybe you can book passage on the next luxury liner he's performing on.
As soon as this show is over. But I am not leaving until I find out if Martin Corelli, world famous piano virtuoso, can win his life and death battle with the terrifying Horla.
Well, we'll get to that, but right now, the folks at the Beach Nut Company would like you to smile as we present more hilarious comedy.
More flavors to chew, more flavors to choose. The flavor starts lively, the flavor stays lively. By Beech Nut, by gum, by Beech Nut, by gum.
I'm just so worried about Martin and his poor wife. Martin was fighting the Horla with fire last time.
I know, and we'll get to that. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to present our special guest, Bob Hope, and his special guest, Lucille Ball.
You mean our special guest has a special guest?
He certainly does. Does that make her extra special?
Well, don't mention that to Mr. Hope. You know how jealous he gets.
Thank you very much. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is Bob back in Hollywood Hope, telling all Congress, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, to brush on that toothpaste with a steady beat. Your teeth will stay in even though you lost your seat. Now, I want to introduce a grand guest star here, ladies and gentlemen. Star of the current picture, Easy to Wed. Appearing here tonight, courtesy of Heaven and Chaffey College, Miss Lucille Ball right here.
Thank you, thanks everybody. And before we go any further, Bob, I want to thank you for that wonderful introduction. If we weren't in front of an audience right now, I'd give you a great big kiss.
Everybody out. Everybody, go on, make your boats and go. Happy waiting. Okay, where were we? Lucille, what's your latest picture?
Easy to wed.
Yeah, but what's the title of the picture?
That's a title, Bob. It's called Easy to Wed.
No kidding. Who they got to play the lead? Billy Bob Thornton? Yes, sir, that's right, that 5-time winner. Well, they'll make a good combo, Forever Amber and Forever Eager.
Bob.
Okay, how about your picture?
Bob Van Johnson isn't easy to wed, and I think he's wonderful.
Van Johnson. That's all you girls think of.
Is there anything else?
I don't know. You must be kidding. I got everything he's got.
Yes, Bob, but he's got Van in front.
To each his own. You say, I don't think he's too many. Why at Paramount they're always trying to give me the Van Johnson type of parts?
Well, grab them, boy. You could use a few parts.
What do you mean? That Johnson doesn't have anything but a cowlick. I used to have a cowlick too.
Yes, Bob, I heard about your romance with Elsie.
Let them lay, Lucille. Don't milk them. Don't milk them.
But I would like to get different roles too, Bob. I'm always the wise-cracking gum-chewing type.
A gum-chewing type.
Yeah, last month the Beach Nut people voted me Miss Jawbreaker of 1946.
Well, speaking of jawbreakers, Lucille, you should meet Miss Vague. Oh, Miss Vague. This is Lucille Ball, the glamorous and gorgeous movie star.
Oh, really? I think of her as Lucille Ball, period.
What a coincidence. I think of you as Vera Vague, question mark.
Oh, well, steady now, steady.
Miss Ball, huh?
That's right, Ball.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that, dear. I've been bounced around a bit myself.
Miss Vague, don't you mean dribbles?
Isn't she pretty, Mr. Hope? Look at that beautiful red hair. And it's on straight, too.
Tell me, Miss Vague, when you get up in the morning, who puts you together?
Girls, please, let's not pull hair.
Hair, huh? I could have hair like that, too. But who wants to keep their head in a glass of orange juice every night?
But you do smell nice, darling, for your type. What is that perfume you're wearing?
Oh, it's called An Evening at Heroes. How do you like it?
It's too bad you couldn't get a better table.
Why, you female red skeleton.
Oh, come on, girls. Let's kiss and make up.
All right, I'm a good sport.
Oh, all right.
Bob, you're not supposed to be in this.
Don't be silly. All the delegates are supposed to join in on the peace conference. Thank you, Lucille Ball and Vera Vague.
And now our performers would like to share a brief testimonial about a special product, Vitamita Vegemin.
Well, I'm your Vitamita Vegemin girl. Are you tired, run down, listless? Do you pop out at parties? Are you unpopular? Well, are you? The answer to all your problems is in this little bottle. Vitamita Vegemin. That's it. Vitamita Vegemin contains vitamins, meats, vegetables, and minerals. So why don't you join the thousands of happy people and get you a very big bottle of vitamin. All you do is take a great tablespoon after every meal. It's so tasty too. Tastes just like candy. Honest. So everyone get a big bottle of this stuff.
Holy cats! Is she gonna be okay? Are we allowed to show that on air?
The audience can't see it. It's radio, remember?
Technical, this is YouTube.
Don't break the fourth wall. We still have to close this show.
Wait, what are we breaking? Is that why our ship is sinking?
Never mind. Let's just get to the last item for tonight.
The inner
Sanctum.
Things are getting really tense. Martin had the Horla trapped.
He had to set his bedroom on fire to do it. This is the final act.
Will Martin and Helen survive the experience? I'm so nervous. I wish I had a shot of liquid courage.
Maybe you should try some of what Lucy's having? Seriously, the folks at the Beach Nut Company want you to be happy, safe, and healthy.
And stay away from South American jungles with blood-sucking monsters in them.
I'm afraid it's a little too late for that. Martin has to battle this terror in his own home. In desperation, he set ablaze his own bedroom, thinking the Horla was trapped in there.
Will it work? Can he win back his freedom?
Well, all we can do is watch for ourselves as the Golden Age brings the final installment of the Horla within the inner sanctum.
Holding a blazing piece of newspaper before me, I back out of the door and lock it. The room was already in flames. I put my ear to the door and hear him call out.
Let me out! Let me out!
Yes. He was trapped, but I must take no chances. Quickly, I find some old clothes, soak them in kerosene, put them in front of my door, and throw a match on. I rush to my wife's room. The door's locked. Helen! Open the door! Helen!
What do you want, Martin?
Open the door quickly. The house is on fire.
Martin?
Hurry, will you? The house is filling with smoke. The flames are spreading rapidly. At last, we make it to the garden. It's safe there, and Helen and I stop to rest.
Martin.
Yes, Helen.
Are the servants out?
Yes. They're on the other side of the house. They're safe.
Where did the fire start?
In my room.
Martin, did you?
Yes. I had to, Helen.
Had to?
Yes. He was in there. The invisible being. The Orla.
Martin. Oh, Martin.
Helen. Try to understand. Helen. Come back here. Helen! She disappears into the darkness. Whipped by the winds, the flames danced madly about the house. By this time it was a blazing furnace, with tongues of fire, red, orange, yellow, blue. Flames leaping high into the air, lighting up the dark night like a magnificent torch. Already, parts of the roof began to crumble in between the walls. A fountain of flames roars towards the sky. The structure begins to topple, and in a moment, it comes crashing to the ground. The flames leapt high into the air, lighting up the countryside. It was a funeral pyre. A monstrous, magnificent funeral pyre. And in it, he who hated the flames. My prisoner. The invisible being. The Orla. Who is it? Who's there?
Open the door, Martin. It's Helen.
Helen. Oh, Helen, I knew you'd come.
Martin, why didn't you get in touch with me sooner?
Helen, I was scared to. The police are after me. Helen, you don't know what I've been through, hiding in alleyways, chased like a mad dog. Finally, I decided to register here in this hotel. I don't think they recognized me.
Martin,
Yes,
I want
Helen?
you to give yourself up.
Give myself up?
That's the only way you can be helped.
But you saw the papers, Helen. You know what they'll do to me if I surrender to them.
It's not as bad as you seem to think. You'll receive medical attention and...
Medical attention? And you believe them? You think I'm insane, don't you? Don't you?
I love you. I wouldn't suggest you give yourself up if I didn't think it best for you.
I see.
Won't you come with me, Martin?
Insane. Yes, there was a time I thought that I was insane, but now I'm certain I'm not. It's been a week, a whole 7 days since our house burned down, and since I felt the Orla near me. And he was real. I promise you, he was as real as you or I.
Perhaps. But if that's the case, you've got nothing to fear. The doctors will examine you and find you normal. Won't you come with me, Martin?
That's right. What difference does it make? The only thing that matters is that he is dead. Helen.
Yes, Martin?
Do you feel?
What is it, Martin?
Helen, I'll do as you ask. I'll give myself up. You go down to the lobby and wait for me there?
All right, Martin.
Is it you?
Yes.
Then you're not dead.
No.
And it was all in vain.
All in vain. You cannot destroy me. Why do you hesitate? Why don't you go down and join her? And give yourself up.
What you want me to do, isn't it?
That's the only thing you can do.
No, it's not. There was one other alternative. I decided what I would do if you lived through that fire.
You're going to destroy yourself.
Yes. I will not be what you are trying to make me become. I will not be your slave. I'd rather die.
Martin, there's something I forgot to... Martin, put that gun away!
Don't try and stop me.
Martin! Oh, Martin.
Helen. The Orla.
That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
My, what a note to end on for such a fine musician. Ah, but at least he's at rest. That's the whole key to the thing, you see. Don't you think so, Mary?
Indeed I do, Mr. Raymond.
Do you think our listeners are ready for the test I promised them, Mary?
I'm sure they are. After all, it really is quite easy. Here's the first question. What beverage saves you time? The second question. What refreshment restores your energy? And here's the final question. What drink saves you money? The answer to all three is brisk Lipton's tea. See? I told you it was easy. And it is easy to think of Lipton's when you need a pick-me-up at meals or during the day. And in the large economy size available at your grocer, Lipton's actually saves you money. Brisk Lipton's tea. Sure to pick some up tomorrow.
Thank you, Mary. I hope tonight's contrapuntal exercise in horror didn't leave you feeling flat. Look sharp there, because that's just a minor problem. We'll have a major new tale of terror for you again next Wednesday night when Lipton's Tea brings another Inner Sanctum mystery, directed by Kelly Ford Kaminsky. Until then, good night. Pleasant dreams.
I can't believe it. Chris, can you believe that? That was horrendous. I can't believe it.
Megan, I'm stunned. I never expected it to come to such a sticky end.
Oh, but that's what I love about the Inner Sanctum. They always keep you guessing. I was just hoping that Martin could have pulled through.
Well, it can't all be happy endings. And speaking of which, that's our show.
Good grief. What a segue. And don't forget our sponsors. We here at the Golden Age would like to extend our warmest thanks to our viewing
Listening
audience who tuned in every week. It has been a pleasure producing the program, and we truly hope you enjoyed it. This has been Megan Katzman.
And I have been Chris Walsh. From our family to yours. Thank you and good night.